The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Five teams have advanced to the divisional rounds, and one more will join them. Our final wild card game is underway. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Well, throwing to start us off. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Only took him one play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. We're driving forward, but won't get beyond the line. That stop made by Derek Brown. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, a running back in the flat.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Love from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They've got first down from the 31. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. They stick with Jacobs. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's stopped down at the 16 after a small gain. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Shotgun now for Love. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Love out of the shotgun. That's caught beyond the marker. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
They have it 1st and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason. Jacobs goes up and over for the touchdown. The Packers finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Joseph there to tack on the extra point. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Joseph now to kick it away following the touchdown. Return starts at the 3. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Again, it's Brooks. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Third and 4 coming up now. Young on the play action. Complete to Tremble. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Play action now. Young. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
One quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Neither side separating much so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Time for our second quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack gonna cost them some yardage.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Trying again, following the sack. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Young on 3rd and goal. And he will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, ooh, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Tackle made by J.C. Horn. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Love. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction, but how well the defense had that one covered.
Love on 3rd and short. Hauled in by Musgrave. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fields this at the 19. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it's going to be Panthers football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Hands off here for Brooks. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. He's got a man left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
You know, Kim, you often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Escapes the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And he's just going to take the sack here as he heads out of bounds. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Connection made to Tremble. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. The back's got it. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Oh, nearly got to the end zone there. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Brooks is in for the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a second quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff now low. This is on target to Christian Watson. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. The Packers in possession. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They go counter, it's Jacobs. He's got to gain a 6 there. Jack Thompson finishing that play off. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
These aren't the plays that will lead highlight reels, but they're the ones that win you ball games. What a nice game by the back. And now his offense can go in any number of directions on 1st and 10.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Watson, quick pass wide. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 39. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. To the air with Love. He's on the move. Shakes himself free. And he doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense going for it here. 4th and 5. Love now. That's intercepted near the sideline. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Panthers will take over as he picks off his 10th pass of the season. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
Young on 1st and 10. He lofts it deep left. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Packers take over just shy of the 40.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. On the move, headed right. And he'll get it up to the 44. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Love from the gun. And cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Pulled in at the 20. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That one in the books is a 48-yard punt. And they'll have a chance to run one play before time expires. Here comes the final play of our first half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Running once more with Brooks. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Young working from the gun. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
So no return on that punt. And the Packers will take over possession. They've got first down from the 31. Shotgun now for Love. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Rudy Ford has it. And the Panthers will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers. On
first down, here comes Brooks. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for second down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Cops, this is Xavier Leggett. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go there out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. On the option, they give it to Brooks. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And the Packers at a 5th DB out there for this third down play. Out of the gun, Young. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Packers get a great return up close to their own 30 before they're able to drag him down. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Love. Headed out right. He's keeping it. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Davion Clowney on that stop.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Watson with the catch. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
I love everything about that play, Kate, so much for a quarterback. When you're throwing that crossing route, it's imperative that you lead that receiver. You don't throw where he's at, you throw where he's going. And when you do, yards after catch follow.
It began at the 30 and has now jumped to 1st and 10 all the way down inside the red zone. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he's able to rip off a chunk of red zone yardage to the 10. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Going run again with Jacobs. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they could muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. They'll run for it. Jacobs. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
He only needed an inch, Kate, and it was a good thing because he had to fight for that. That defense put up a game effort. Nearly made the play to get themselves off the field.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Love out of the shotgun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers parlay the interception into points. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Joseph now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers tie things up at 14. Joseph now to kick it away following the touchdown. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Young on the play action. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Andrew and Cooper there to make the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. But give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
From the 46, Legette's got it. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. We're down to one quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the fourth. Third and a lone yard coming up. Now Young. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
First down, ball at the 36. Putting a receiver in motion. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Tremble with the grab. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They've got a man in motion. Sticking to the air, it's Young. He's touchdown after a nice pickup there to get the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted. He got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a fourth-quarter lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Nixon now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They motion the tight end over. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
A second down throw here for Love. Launches one deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers now trail by just a point in the 4th. Christian Watson with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Young. That's complete. Here's Brooks. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And he'll take this up to around the 30-yard line. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with third down and 6 to go. Shotgun snap now to Young. Marshall there to bring it in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Young throwing here. Has a man. It's Brooks. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On the give, it's Brooks. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Young looking to throw. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Brooks on the give, headed right. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Young working from the gun. He'll get this one to Brooks. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Third and just 2 to go. Here he is to throw. That's complete till he gets. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Brooks on the counter. And he drives this forward to the 6. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now a give to Brooks, coming left. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Timeout taken by the Packers, their 3rd and final one. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
Come on. We are going to do this. We got it.
They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game.
I can mean it.
This game now resting on the attempt from Eddie Pinheiro. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. The kick is good. He got it! And their postseason starts with a win as they take this wildcard game. So the Panthers pick up the win here. And they're headed to the divisional round next week. Great start to their playoffs and getting the win at home, but the test's only getting harder from here on out. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.